So we have added the guy as a potential recruit. Now all we got to do is find where George went to. Looks like he might have walked away while we were rambling on there. He's walked his way back in the world.
He's got stuff to do.
He's got a schedule.
Yeah.
He's got stuff to do. He's out there in the world doing it.
He needs to handle all his stuff so he can get to the pharmacy by 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Matt is playing as a low mobility character.
Yeah.
Which,
we're gaining a little bit of ground. It's just
gradually making our way up there. Low mobility characters can do everything everybody else can do. They're just going to go about it a little bit slower. So,
look at that.
Hard drives will solve this problem and put an end to this whole evidence planting scheme.
Perfect. Tell me how to get there.
So there we go. We cheated up that bar to get his support up high, but he still wants us to do one big favor for him before he's really willing to join the team. So
And that's what we're doing now.
That's exactly what we're going to do. See Matt cruising down the streets here, beautiful Westminster district of London. You know, the iconic Big Ben there, Parliament next to that, pulling down up on the Thames here.
Ooh, that London Eye.
The London Eye.
I mean, obviously this looks gorgeous, and you know we're in the I guess relatively yes, you're welcome. You know we're in the relatively near future. How do you and the team go about sort of creating the London you want while staying true to what London is today?
Tricky question.
Delicate balance
here, but I mean, essentially what we do is we started off with a lot of research. We went there in person. We've done our, you know, our homework, so to speak. You know, we've done a lot of investigations. We figured out what we wanted in there, the types of locations and the places. We knew we wanted to include as much as possible. So we got a very huge offering. We're going to pull up the menu later, and we can show you off just how big and robust that world is. Cool. We've also added new stuff, you know, straight out of our imaginations as well. So not just taking the places that are there, but injecting some of our own places and personality into our version of what future London could be.
This could be the new Scotland Yard in the near future.
Yeah, and based on actual Scotland Yard, but in our version of the world, things are a little different. So not just the Metropolitan Police anymore, they've been kind of relegated, pushed to the side by private military contractors who have kind of taken over the station. That's Albion. You'll notice their flags and propaganda, and their soldiers patrolling the halls of New Scotland Yard. So it's safe to say it's you know, super locked down. He's not going to be able to just waltz in here with Granny and hack those servers. So he's going to do a little bit of scouting around. You notice from time to time a wave emanating out for the player or the camera. That's Matt using the ping system, which kind of data scrapes the world, finds different things in the world that he can interact with, like hacking into cameras, setting up traps, profiling characters to add to his contacts tab. Matt doing a little bit of scouting around now, you know, trying to figure out where that blackmail server is. Looks like we've got a sight line. There. Person chipping in time to time says Bagley. Yeah. That's your sentient AI assistant, kind of like a hacked version of an Alexa or a Siri. He's kind of the cornerstone, linking all your team together, and he's going to pop in time to time, give you some hints and tips, and kind of help guide you on your way throughout the journeys of Watch Dogs.
And we're seeing the skills as well when we're profiling these you know, these guys that are effectively standing in our way.
Yeah, those are real people too. You know, you can profile them, save them to your contacts tab. If Matt doesn't kill them, we could even recruit them later to the team.
It's harder to recruit the dead. No, he's wagging his fingers. Are we going lethal or no?
No. I think we're gonna try and do this a little stealth, but it is a systemic demo, so you know anything can and will go wrong, I'm sure. Using that hack distract in there, he deactivated the security device, make his way in there a little easier. He found that server in the back room there, but now he's encountered a locked door obstacle. Fortunately, there's someone out in the world that has the key card to that door. Matt is playing the hacker class today, so that comes with a little extra special perk. He's got his little spider bot buddy there, whipping out and navigating the world with that. That spider can even do takedowns on enemies, has a drone turret function, so you can actually go and
if you want to go aggro.
Yeah, if you wanted to take that guy out with the turret, that would be completely possible.
Getting very close there, Matt. Okay, taking him out anyways.
A little face hugger action there.
That looked comfortable.
The spider bot did self-destruct, but not to worry. There's a little cooldown in the timer. That'll regenerate over time, and it'll be able to redeploy that later.
Very cool.
So we got that key card, not a physical key. We're in the future. right? So it's an RFID key that he hacked digitally, kind of remote pocket picking. Yeah, Granny's not our most capable hand-to-hand fighter, so we do equip her with a stun gun so we can do a little bit more aggressive takedowns with hand-to-hand, as she won't carry quite her weight as someone else with the melee system.
Got some friendly emotes there too as well.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the mask as well. Looks like he's handling business, but...
Yeah, we're in a restricted area, right? So you can't just go in there with your face exposed. All the characters in the systemic demo going off the rails right now. Those guys getting in here. Granny going loud, pulling out that weapon. We do have a choice, lethal or non-lethal. Matt's choosing right now to use the non-lethal shock rounds, so those people aren't dead. Granny's just putting them to sleep.
Very kind and sympathetic grandma. Time to make that.
Clearing out some enemies.
Make the exit, yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna make our way there.
Feel for those knees.
Hard on the knees, yeah.
She's moving fast.
Chaos breaking out in the...
Misfits, hooligans, and radicals. Try to fit in.
I'm onto it.
All right, got our super cool new operative. We did a tactical op swap there, which tags the person out on the spot. Our Granny's going back to her routine, off to tea time or to bed. It's
Doing what
late.
she needs to do.
I don't know. Yeah.
All right.
You know, cloak and dagger shit.
Requested a meeting at Westminster Abbey. Final resting place of noted cousin fucker King Edward I.
Is that relevant, man?
It is if you're his cousin.
Making our way back to Westminster, over to Westminster Abbey. You'll see Matt's driving an autonomous, what we call a room on wheels vehicle. No steering wheel, no even steering column in there.
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Sit back, enjoy. He's hacking it and remotely driving it. All the vehicles in the world are autonomous capable.
Okay.
So he could have enabled the auto drive and sat back and had this drive him to his destination. Matt's not a very passive guy, so he likes to play, he likes to take control. So he's driving there himself.
Whoa, where are we now?
We're at the famous Westminster Abbey Cathedral here. Notice we got a little social outreach going on here. The people of London reaching out, helping each other out with their lives. They're not happy with what's going on. They want to help. The people of London, they want to help each other, right? That's why, you could believe that something like DedSec could be something that they'd be inspired to join and maybe make even a bigger difference in the world. But if you're not willing to do that, you could have other options for helping your fellow people.
Cool.
Malik asked that you notify him when you arrive, so have a seat. Won't be a moment.
Popping out here in the iconic Camden High Street. So Camden's a very different vibe from Westminster. Westminster's a little more traditional, buttoned down, kind of a traditionally classic, iconic British location, whereas Camden Market's more of a heart of counterculture.
That building has a scorpion coming out of it.
Yeah, tattoo shop with a giant holographic scorpion. We're in the future, take advantage of that. At least on the art side, we're injecting a lot of flavor. A lot of flair infused into the world with our future technologies. It is a famous shopping district in the world as well. So this is just like real life, a lot of clothing shops here. In fact, every single clothing store in our world is interactable. So you can go there, operative decked out, that doesn't affect his personality, that's just, giving him a little flair. Making our way down, little token wheelie pop there on the bike, going down to Camden Market. So Camden Market in our world is not quite the tourist trap it is in modern London.
Got some other stuff going on?
Yeah.
Sycorax has 3 people in the area looking for Malik. Word would get back to her quickly if something were to happen to them. So you'd better hurry up and happen to them before they move on.
So, as I was saying before, Bagley so rudely interrupted me. Camden Market, not quite the same place it is in modern London. In our version of the world, it's become quite dystopian. It's completely been taken over by organized crime unit who have come in here and set up their operations. A lot of black market activity going on in Camden Market.
Got to shut that down.
Yeah. Matt scouting around with a drone. We have different drones all throughout the world. Cargo drones, news drones, Wi-Fi drones.
Construction drones.
Construction drones, assault drones, riot drones, a world full of drones. You can just go ahead and find those out in the world and pluck them out of the sky and take over control of them.
It's like we got a bit of a grow-up here or something.
Yeah, little illegal black market activity going around. Something a little more serious than a grow-up in this back end of the market.
Yeah, those look like humans.
Yeah, these are not good people, right? Please do not feel bad for them if Matt has to take a few of these guys out. You found that the gate was locked. Looking for another opportunity to bypass the systems here. Getting creative, a little hacking of vehicles. Made himself a little platform to jump off.
Love it.
Also spotting a cargo drone up in the sky there. Moving around the layout with explosive payload. Hacking right in there. Taking control. Setting up some traps in the world. Big enough that we could even jump on there and ride it.
Oh yes,
Pretty
and
sweet.
perhaps looks like he's lining something up. I don't know. I'm seeing a target at the bottom of that. Is that too much of a spoiler?
Well, it is a cargo drone, so it does have some explosive,
cargo. Oh,
explosive payload there. Unleashing that on the unsuspecting guys below.
opening the door.
Getting creative, hacking a few things as he goes throughout his exploration. Box head, sweet mask. Flying in here, a little Green Goblin style action going on. Taking advantage of that cargo drone.
I like that box head.
He is playing the infiltrator class there. Oh, suplex. Nice. Nicely done.
And what was that?
So what he was doing there, he was hacking into people's optic nerve device to put a camouflage cloak on himself, hiding them from his vision, snuck in there with a little melee takedown and shrouded that dead body with the same device. So those people are hidden from people's sight. They're still there. They're not actually really gone. They're just hidden from people's vision.
Okay.
That's showing off our
a little more hands-on.
Our improved melee system here. We got takedowns, dodges, grapples,
and brutal finishers.
Brutal finishers. Yeah.
Goodness.
The advantage of taking people out with the hand-to-hand, of course, you know, those are people he could add to his contacts tab, and we could potentially even win them over and recruit them later. You know, it's going to take quite a bit more convincing than the people
forgive
on the street,
and forget,
but,
right?
Yeah. They have problems in their lives too that they're, I'm sure, grateful if we would help them out.
Can't beat them, join them.
Getting in here, we got 2 out of 3 people neutralized. Taking out some drones, not just friendly drones, but combat drones patrolling the skies as well.
Coming in all flavors.
Got a guy in here in some kind of demented black market operating theater. You know, good stuff can't be happening in there. This is definitely a bad dude.
Shut him down. Shut him down.
Let's see. Looks like Matt's going out, hunting down the key card, get access to that door.
There's that RFID again, just getting in range.
RFID. Keeping those drones off his back. You got a box on your head, man. A little problem see.
That's hard. It's hard work.
Different masks obviously available for your characters to find and buy and equip. Give them your own customized flavors. Get a distraction. Double drop kick. Wham! Wow. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Look at that, your plan worked. There's more buzz coming from
And
Cigarette's
there, a little
organisation than
parkour
their nest of
action,
brandy
climbing up
wasps.
there for escape.
Well, I may have sent everyone in Cigarette's network CCTV footage of what you just did to their friends. That got them moving.
Is that safe?
No, not really. But then you're a violent insurgent who runs around in a colourful mask, punching mercenaries, stealing top-secret intelligence and driving through street cafes. Define safe.
Yeah, fair enough. So what now?
That's easy. Your fellow operatives are following all of the lieutenants around, so look at that. One of them just left a dead drop in a rubbish bin in Trafalgar Square, which sounds like a lead to me.
That's where we're going then.
Right?
Well, of free speech, public assembly, the people in London out in full force expressing their frustration with what's happening in their world, showing that, you know, resilient British defiance.
You're here to find the dead drop containing location of Cigarette's meeting with her trusted lieutenants. You can find and murder the old woman. Don't worry, she's very bad.
Right, thanks.
Matt taking a good look around, maybe profiling some people to see as they're scheduled.
Yeah.
They're right where they're supposed to be. Out there adding some interesting operatives for later on his contacts tab.
Love it.
Here we go, Matt hacking in that camera. Always a good idea before you enter any location to get a good scout around, do your reconnaissance. He's noticing some authority in the vicinity. We've got some Albion guards up there. Likely to be a...
Get out of there, now! But there's people in the embassy! It's too late, fucking run!
So what's going on? He's got framed for a terrorist activity there. We got the authorities closing in on him. You know, completely surrounded, not just on the ground. Drones shooting him out of the sky as well. He is playing that assault class, so he's got that proximity mine he's able to throw in the world, detonate on characters.
It looks like he's in some trouble, though.
He's got some heavy artillery going. Surrender or get back up. What's he gonna do?
We gotta get back up.
We gotta get back up.
We
gotta get back up. Don't give up. You got this. We're gonna load this. Oh, he does not got this. It turns out. That's it. He's done. He's dead. She's done as well.
Are you concerned about the increased Albion presence in London? It's a total disgrace. Mercenaries patrolling the street.
Get the fuck over here!
Me? I ain't done nothing.
Come on, you shifty prick, hurry up!
Well now.
Jimmy Shaw. No formal engineering training, but he has several mischief charges for hijacking Albion drones.
Hold still.
Fuck you, man. You got no right.
Fucking hell. We find our drone expert and he's about to get himself nicked. I'm dead set. Get out of here.
Riot drone! Stop! Keep your hands visible.
Best not to escalate if you don't... Oh, just ignore me!
Prepare to be detained.
Not today.
Pause. Prepare to be detained. Auto drive now disabled.
Several chase drones are converging on your position.
No shit. What were you planning to tell me about the bloody checkpoint?
Oh, there's a checkpoint.
Move!
Ian!
Fuck! We lost Ian. He's gone.
Ready for some action, Naomi?
Always. But this recruit better be worth all the trouble.
According to the Scotland Yard records, Jimmy's sister was killed by Clan Kelly. We believe he's seeking his revenge inside Camden Market.
Camden Black Market, you mean?
Yes, the Kellys are rumoured to run all sorts of illicit goods out of the old stables. Some with fingers and toes.
If he's gone in there alone, he's in big trouble.
The Kellys have this place on full lockdown. I have an idea.
Today, everything's all fine and dandy. It's all we need to get shit back into fucking streets. And be careful.
Now, Naomi, we've already lost one operative, so try not to get killed, or we'll be in the red for the day.
Copy that.
the hell? Is this a meme? This better be a joke or I'm slapping.
Cannabis and fentanyl, together at last through the miracle of genetics.
I could have used 10 more minutes.
The Kellys are moving loads of weapons out of here. Not your typical back alley shanks. Stables. It's human trafficking. Found Jimmy.
Cheeky shit. Fuck you.
And here we thought he might be in some sort of trouble. So, how are you going to get him out of there?
Lots of hugs and kisses.
Don't fucking move! I'll kill him! We'll kill him! Help!
Reinforcements are converging on your position.
On your feet, mate.
Well, wait a minute. Are you dead sick?
Hope you're sharper than you look.
Jesus Christ! Someone help me beat these dead sick pricks!
Back up! I need back up!
Whoa!
Does the rolling help?
Watch it! Shit! Fucking hell! Run! Go to meet the rest of the crew.
You don't need to go anywhere. Look around you. Everyone has a reason to fight, and DedSec is open to anyone.
Anyone?
Welcome to the Resistance.